The Garment Manufacturers Association announced that around 60% of its factories have been severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic due to lack of supplies. And scores of companies have canceled, as said, orders even after workers finished making them. And they refuse to take financial responsibility, leaving cash-strapped factories unable to pay wages. We have more from Crystal Ann Ballesteros. Crystal.
Good afternoon, Alma.
Good afternoon.
We all know that COVID-19 is creating huge impact in the world, especially in our day-to-day living as well as our working space. In Cambodia, 500,000 workers already affected by cancelled orders. The Garment Manufacturers Association in Cambodia, or GMAC, has stated approximately 60% of its factories have been severely affected by cancelled orders of ready-made garment exports due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Ken Lu, Secretary General of GMAC, told Khmer Times that the majority of buyers of Cambodian garments and textiles have already canceled their orders. However, the association could not put a specific monetary value on what the cancellations will cost. In 2019, Cambodian garments, footwear, and travel goods exports were valued at $9.35 billion, representing a year-on-year increase of 11% according to a report from the Ministry of Industry and Handicraft. Speaking about the issue, Prime Minister Hun Sen said that around 100 factories had already applied for temporary suspension assistance for their workforce. This included a request to the government to subsidize $40 of their garment workers' minimum wage of $190 per month. While factory owners were originally requested to pay 40% of their workers' minimum wage, this has now been reduced to $30. In response, Ken Lu welcomed the move, saying, "Right now, all have to join together. We cannot blame or ask for full responsibility from employers. Everyone from the government, employers, buyers, and workers need to tighten their belts." Ken added that there are 1,069 garment factories registered with the Ministry of Industry and Handicraft, and he believes there will be more factories that apply for suspension over the coming months. But still, 90% of garment workers turn up for their duty on New Year's Day in response for Prime Minister's suspension of the Khmer holiday. The Labor Ministry said more than 90% of garment factory workers reported for work on the first day of Khmer New Year yesterday. Ministry spokesman Heng Sur expressed the ministry's gratitude and praise for the workers who heeded the government's call to forgo this year's New Year celebration in a bid to stop the spread of the coronavirus in the kingdom. For Sally, president of the National Trade Unions Coalition, said checks on the first day of Khmer New Year showed more than 90% of garment workers, including union representatives, went to work yesterday. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Hun Sen yesterday wrote his Khmer New Year greetings to all Cambodians on his official Facebook page. Mr. Hun Sen also thanked the public, civil servants, and garment workers for understanding the need to continue working during the Khmer New Year period as part of the government's efforts to curb COVID-19 spread. He also appealed to the public to follow the Health Ministry's guidelines, including practicing good hygiene. The Labor Ministry has warned employees who have taken unpaid leave and left for their home provinces to celebrate the New Year that they will be quarantined for 14 days before being allowed to resume to work. It noted they will not receive any wage during the quarantine period. However, those who have gotten permission will still be paid during the self-isolation period. Back to you, Alma.
All right. Crystal, you last reported that Cambodia's legislature adopted a controversial state of emergency law amid the global pandemic. But how is that going along so far?
Well, Alma, regarding the state of emergency, Senate began discussing the draft law today before its plenary session on Friday. And still, Prime Minister Hun Sen assured the kingdom or the citizens of Cambodia that this state of emergency law is for the kingdom to be ready in case it will be needed.
Okay. So are the citizens there, they're not scared that this might infringe upon human rights or anything like that?
Well, I think everyone is scared, but it's just they are trying to be calm, just like the prime minister.
Due to the pandemic, due to the disease.
Yes.
All right. And also the current situation, economic situation of people around there. Thank you so much, Crystal, and keep the updates coming and keep safe, stay healthy. Thank you so for your time.
Thank you, Alma. We'll keep you updated on the recent news here in Cambodia. I am Crystal Anbaliceros, and we live in interesting times.